Welcome to McGuinn Homes' new buyer orientation. McGuinn Homes built your home, and we're partnered with you for a seamless buyer experience. Thank you for taking your time to view this video. McGuinn Homes has been a South Carolina builder since the mid-1980s. McGuinn Homes is not just a builder. We build homes that create community, making dreams come true and attainable. We are a Christian-based organization with a core of values that reflects our commitment to your buying experience. It's our hope that throughout the process, you will know that we truly walk the walk and talk the talk, as they say. Purchasing a home can be one of the most significant events in a person's life. We want to guide you through the process to ensure that you are fully informed as we build your home, as you commit to your lender requirements, and as you receive your home with a smooth delivery and closing.
All people everywhere have two things in common. One, they want their own home. And number two, they want their kids to be able to go to a great school. So with 40 years experience in the home building business, we found that when people start living in community, they have purpose. They share ideas and hobbies. Their kids share the same school. Community today is a family, and we really feel like people make this connection when they come into a McGuinn community.
We're a company that cares a lot about our core values, and our core values guide everything we do, from what we say to who we hire to who we do business with. And I think it's the lens by which we see the world. A company culture that is built on values that people are happy in, they're thriving in, they care about what they do, who they do it for, and who they get to serve, is a company I want to work for, but also a company I want to buy something from, because the product is always going to be better. All of us collectively understand our small piece in the puzzle. We all get to participate in delivering a place someone will call home, and that matters a lot. In this home, they're going to experience grief. They're going to celebrate together. They're going to have their neighbors over for cookouts. They're going to pick up their son that scraped his knee on the driveway and put him up on the counter and patch it up. All of us take a great deal of pride in the fact that what we do, the little piece of what we do, contributes to the place that someone will call home. And that means a lot to us.
After your contract is ratified, the lender is going to ask you for a lot of financial information. A lot of information. Your relationship with the lender will be awesome if you put in the effort to comply with their needs, promptly allowing them to send you files through underwriting for approval. Non-compliance with the lender's requirements may result in delays to the closing date expectation, and our goal is to close on time. Your lender will be discussing an appraisal. An appraisal is a report generated by a contracted company to assess the value of your home and ensure that it's worth the value of the contract, if not more. Normally, you would be asked to pay for the appraisal at the time it's performed. After that, you will receive a copy from the lender once the appraisal is received. The underwriting team will be working hard processing your file with the end result of clear to close, which should happen within the week before your closing date. Your contract is reflective of your choice of attorney. Their staff will be sending you an email of engagement to open your file and properly represent you at closing. Please interact with this email so your attorney can also start the process toward a smooth closing. The attorney will be presenting the loan closing documents to you at closing. This can look overwhelming since there's a substantial closing package to sign, but don't worry, you'll get through it knowing your home ownership is just minutes away. The attorney will be recording the deed with the county and forwarding you an original copy several weeks after closing. Keep an eye out for this and keep it in your home records. Be mindful that when deeds are recorded, you'll begin to get a lot of junk mail, so just be cautious as you skim through it. The attorney will be providing an owner's title policy as part of their fees. This will give you full legal representation during the lifetime of your home ownership. This policy helps to ensure no one ever claims home ownership or states they have a lien on the property because we have passed the home to you with a clean and clear title. McGuinn Homes will then share our plot plan and land survey as part of your homeowner's manual. You may order another copy at your expense. Finally, McGuinn Homes hopes that you'll be able to personally attend your closing. However, in the event you aren't able to do so and a power of attorney is needed, please let us know soon so that your closing team can make proper arrangements with your file to be ready for your representative to sign in your absence. McGuinn Homes strategically plans communities in advance, even before permitting. The teams have designed each home for each lot, picking the plan and color schemes, as well as ordering trusses, windows, cabinets, and siding. This allows for a seamless timeline of construction. Throughout the construction phases, compliance with county inspectors occur. Remember though, construction sites are working job sites, and visitation without permission is prohibited. This is for everyone's safety. Cabinet arrival is an exciting milestone during the construction stages. After installation of cabinetry, the closing team can provide a more accurate estimate of a completion date. After that, water, sewer, and gas meters remain as the final factor. Teams work rigorously to track utility scheduling so the buyer and lender can be well informed of the completion status. McGuinn Homes is committed to providing buyers transparent updates throughout the construction process. Closing schedules will be booked a month in advance so all parties can plan accordingly: builder team, buyers, agents, lenders, and attorney. Completion of a home does not mean that the home can close the following day. There is a delivery process and schedules to be set. The closing department will be allowed to set delivery walks and closing to begin the week after completion. The first walk, often referred to as the blue tape walk, will be scheduled 6 to 8 business days before the closing date. If buyers wish to have a third-party home inspection, it is mandatory that this occur at a minimum of 2 business days before the first walk appointment, not after. The buyer and agent are to share a digital copy of the report with the McGuinn closing team, as well as a printed copy for the first walk as a resource for discussion at that time. During the first walk, it should only be the buyers and their agent present. We do not recommend having more than 3 people in attendance for this. During this meeting, the builder will present to the buyer the operational components of the home, introducing them to their new home. They will discuss the home inspection report if there is one. The builder will then lead the buyer and the agent through the home, allowing for interaction with the construction, checking to see if there are any adjustments that need to be added to the McGuinn orientation and corrective item list. Any concerns will be noted, and the buyer will have the opportunity to add blue tape on paint corrections. At the end of the 1.5-hour meeting, the report will be reviewed for accuracy and signed by the buyer. If needed, the builder will begin scheduling the corrections generated from this meeting. Our goal is to have them completed before the final walk on closing day. During this time, your lender and underwriting team is working closely with the attorney's office as they complete the file and grant the clear to close status. This is confirming that all parties are in agreement and on track for the closing date as set. This is confirmed by the release of the closing disclosure, sometimes referred to as CD in this context. The closing disclosure is the lender's release of the final figures of your loan. They are converting the loan estimate to a new document called closing disclosure. This document will be sent from the lender via email 72 hours prior to closing to the buyer. Note, Sundays are not part of the 72-hour calculation. The buyer must reply back to the lender's email, or they are not in government compliance to close the file on the date as set. This gives the buyer the time to review the final figures and ask questions if needed prior to the closing. Additionally, it will allow the buyer to wire transfer the needed funds, also known as cash to close, to the closing attorney 1 to 2 days prior to the closing. This will ensure that your closing goes smoothly. New home keys will be released at that time. The attorney's office will be providing the wire instructions to assist with this transaction. Closing day is scheduled in 2 parts: final walk and closing. There will be plenty of time for travel to the specified closing location. The final walk should go seamlessly and be brief. The buyers and the agent will visit the property at the assigned time, along with the builder, for final delivery of the home. The prior corrective item list from the first walk will be reviewed, making sure those items have been completed. It is our intention to have all items completed prior to closing, and the report signed off as complete. If for any reason there is any unresolved issue at the time of the final walk, it needs to be noted. The builder has a comfort list addendum that can be written up and signed by all if needed. This not only shows that McGuinn is committed to completing these items, but it also puts it in writing for all who are in attendance. Additionally, all items throughout the home will be put through final inspections, such as the fiberglass finishing, flooring, countertops, and yard. The builder will ask if there are any questions on the warranty protocol. The builder will be presenting an emergency contact sticker specific to this home on the electrical panel and remind the buyer of the importance of registering the new components in their home. McGuinn Homes is proud to deliver your new home. and we'll be relinquishing rights to the property at this time by rekeying the home to a new key set for the new homeowners. This key will be left on the kitchen counter as the home is locked and secured. Upon arrival, you'll be asked for your ID. The attorney needs to ensure you have identification in the closing records as you sign the package. The loan closing package is signed, which will traditionally take about 20 minutes. The attorney will then send the package to the lender for final funding approval. 3 additional keys are presented at closing to your new McGuinn home, as well as mailbox key assignments. Be mindful, the mailbox keys have been provided to McGuinn homes from the developer. These are the only keys. If they are lost, it will be the homeowner's responsibility to contract with the Postal Service for rekeying of the box. This is quite costly. The termite bond contract that is presented for the new home has a 1-year bond policy included, beginning on the closing month. This bond is transferred at closing. The bait trap cylinders around the foundation will be monitored by the bond company quarterly. The renewal contract will be sent directly to the buyer on the anniversary month of closing annually. Utilities need to be transferred within 48 business hours after closing. Utilities lists have been provided for your clarity on the utility providers. The need for setting your owner-occupied primary resident taxes will be reiterated again and again. All properties sold in South Carolina will defer to non-owner-occupied status, which creates a tax calculation 3 to 4 times higher than it should be for owner-occupied status. The steps to convert are manageable. All buyers have a responsibility to transfer driver's licenses, car registrations, and voter registration to the new property, county, and address, unless you're in South Carolina with military orders. This transfer needs to be done within the first 4 weeks of home ownership. During the second month of home ownership, the new homeowners need to follow the county assessor's instructions on how to provide proof of ownership documents, normally in the county website portal, to declare this home as a primary residence. This will reset the calculation to the correct rate as owner-occupied and will match the escrow calculation. If you fail to do this task, it will result in a higher non-occupied tax bracket, causing your mortgage payment to go up significantly. Let's not get into this difficult situation. We are hopeful a comfort letter wasn't needed at the final walk, but if so, it will be acknowledged at closing that McGuinn Homes is committed to resolving those issues. You will be asked to complete a customer survey. Buyer comments are always welcome and reviewed after every closing. Our goal is your complete satisfaction. Now, it's time to celebrate as you ring the closing bell to commemorate being a new homeowner and pose for a fun photo to remember it. Welcome to your new McGuinn home.
Choosing to buy new construction from McGuinn Homes was the way to go. They have really supported us throughout the entire process. Buying a home doesn't have to be difficult.
They guided us, kept us on track, and we were well informed throughout the process.
Our homeowner's manual is awesome and super informative. Everything we need is organized and so well explained in the book. As we move into our new McGuinn home, we know we're supported. It feels like the whole team cares about us, and if we need warranty help, we know we can just log a work request through the customer service portal or shoot them an email.
The warranty requests have to be in writing. All that info is in tab 1 of our homeowner's manual.
How many ways are there to request help from McGuinn Homes after you close? There are 2 ways. You can log a ticket on mcguinnhomes.com/customer service or email warranty@mcguinnhomes.com. What is the correct form of communication on a warranty request? All requests must be submitted in writing.
Purchasing a new home from McGuinn Homes comes with a ton of benefits and support. When we looked through tab 2 of the warranty book, we found the 90-day punch request, as well as an 11-month punch request. So as we live in the home, we can track these 2 dates, self-write the report, and submit to the warranty team for help.
The 11-month will also allow us to note wall imperfections, like nail pops and stuff.
So, since we have to track both of these dates, we can just take these inside our cabinet and note the date due. That way, if we notice an adjustment, we can add it to the report so we don't forget, and it will remind us to submit if there's anything needed when the time arrives.
It's great. Just another level of support from the McGuinn Homes team.
How many opportunities do you have during the first year for additional punch assistance? There are 2 ways, the 90-day and 11-month punch lists. Who tracks when these reports are due if needed? The homeowner. The warranty team will not be giving you a call about these anniversary dates. Who writes the punch reports? The homeowners. The warranty team will not rewalk your home. You are living in it and know if there are any adjustments. What is the difference between the 90-day and 11-month list? They are both the same, allowing for adjustments to be listed, but the 11-month will allow you to list wall imperfections, if any.
We feel confident in our new McGuinn home. During our final walk, they showed us the emergency contact sticker on the breaker box. They even gave us the names of the trade partners who built our home. It is comforting to know that if we have an issue with our home, we can contact the electrician, the plumber, or the HVAC contractor directly. They're part of warranty support, so there's no charge during the first year of homeownership. Tab 3 in our homeowner's manual has all of this info in case we need it to. We just have to contact the warranty team or shoot them an email when we call the trade partners.
Where do you find your emergency contact numbers? On your breaker box in the garage. Will the trade partners charge the homeowner during the first year if contacted directly? No, they are part of your 1-year warranty program. After you schedule with the trade partner to get assistance, do you need to do anything else? Yes. Let the McGuinn Warranty Department know by logging a ticket or emailing warranty@mcguinnhomes.com.
Our homeowner's manual is awesome. Tab 4 provides maintenance guides of products built in our home. It shows us how to maintain our countertops, our flooring and carpet, how to maintain vinyl siding, and tons of other things. It helps us a lot in keeping us organized with the information about our new home.
Where will you find maintenance guides on the products in your home? You will find the manuals in your kitchen drawer, and they're also located in tab 4 of your homeowner's manual.
As we get settled in and complete the unpacking, we won't forget to register the new components of our home. It's up to us to register the hot water system, the HVAC system, and any appliances that came with our contract. This lets the manufacturer know that we bought these products.
And it helps us get warranty support from them and get additional benefits through their warranty program. Tab 5 of our homeowner's manual gives us outlined instructions. Sometimes you mail a registration card, sometimes there's even a QR code on the item. That's an easy one to check off on our to-do list.
What appliances need to be registered? Your hot water system, HVAC system, and kitchen appliances all need to be registered. When should you register? Try to get it completed within the first 10 days of your home ownership, so you don't forget. You want to capture the additional warranty periods with the manufacturers. What ways can we register? There are 3 ways to register. Via online instructions stated in tab 5 of your manual, or mail the registration card provided in appliance manuals. Or, if a QR code is on the data plate, use your smartphone to load this directly from your phone.
We are so pleased with our new McGuinn home. I mean, just look at this. Everyone says, buying a home can be overwhelming, but McGuinn Homes made this process absolutely seamless. They really made this feel like a partnership, and they made sure that we had a great buyer experience.
They have us talking about this house, and it's not even ours. I mean, really. They have beautiful, open concept, 1-story plans that would fit our lifestyle just right for our age group.
I think your father and I should consider downsizing and buy a home from McGuinn Homes.
They've got 5 stars from me. 5 stars from McGuinn Homes.